Hey guys, welcome back to MeatballsWorld02, and today we are back to do another LDD how-to. Sorry if you guys don't really like these, but I'm still doing these. Really, since I really don't have enough parts to make new MOCs, and really I don't want to share too many ideas since I'm trying to relearn every new MOC. I'm guessing I'm going to show you these guys, and they're pretty easy. So basically, I'm going to show you a MOC I made probably a few nights ago, and his name is Avekron. He's actually a combination of my self MOC and LDD mode, and a combination of that one guy, Azakani. So just think about that, and I will show you the build. Alright, to start off, we're going to start off with these two weird pieces because I don't know why. Don't know why that's going to start off first. Now we're going to build the legs, apparently, because LED for some reason likes to screw that up and make you build the wrong parts at the wrong time. So this is the leg right at the moment. This is the foot. You can easily find these in the updated sets after 2.0 of the Hero Factory series. Next we add this little joint here. You can find these in almost any single part. So that's a cool thing. Next, I guess we add this here at the moment. Just think of these as needing the pieces. And so you add this is basically like the armor of the leg. Now you add one of those blue joints there. It doesn't necessarily. Now remember, I just choose these colors because they look cool in my opinion. But you can make them look different and they'd still be the same guy. Because since these pieces probably don't exist in the real world. Unless you buy like those special sets. And the next part is you add that there, and you add that in the socket as well. These are virtually easy to find, so yeah. Next you add those two pieces there, where you can find these in different sets. Hold on, guys. So I'm back, guys, again. Sorry, I was checking something. And so basically, yeah, that's the leg thing. Now basically, since this is a combo of hold on again, guys. And so basically, since this is basically going to be a lot like the old original design of this, so yeah, remember like Azakani, there are some elements that I grant as inspiration from Callan LOF. So yeah. Next is you add, for some odd reason, that piece there. I didn't know what to do with that, so you get a good look. You add another one of those in there to, like, I guess stabilize. And then next, you have that. Yeah. Sorry, I was checking Facebook again. Sorry, guys. So yeah, basically, that's the leg part right there, sort of. So we will keep continuing. So we add another foot, and we basically do the same thing. So basically, yeah, we add those, and if you didn't see there, that's another like joint system. So like it just adds enough stability. And then we add that there too. Next, we go in with our ball joints to act as the lower legs. So yeah. Oh yeah, if you look at this little box that I'm turning around, this is what the legs will look like when they're finished. And I just have to say, those are awesome looking. So next, we're going to add these joints here. I don't really know where you get these kind of legs, but they are pretty cool though looking, because they've got all the holes and stuff. You can actually add stuff into them. And then you put those axles there too, and yeah. So another thing is adding these bion teeth. You could probably, I don't know if these do exist in that color, but if they do, that's cool. If they don't, any of the transparent ones will work. Now I know these things will not be in this color or design, but you can easily find these in the Bionicle Hero sets in the green color if you're, I mean not Bionicle Heroes, Bionicle Stars sets, and you can use these in their green mode. Next you add another one basically to the front. Okay, now it's working on the top legs for some reason at the same time. Alright, sorry about that guys, I didn't show you this thing. Alright, so you get those joints and that builds one of the legs, like the thigh sort of, and you add that. And I know officially some of these colors are weird, but remember, like I said in the first part of the video, you don't necessarily have to have these in the same color to make. Oh yeah, you add those new leg parts. I don't know where you get those. You can probably get those in the new sets. Next, yeah, you add that. And then like the right leg, you add the same armor. You add more of these to the leg system. And you add these to the leg system. In a way, this is actually like the same as Veron's arms. So remember that. And that's how you will get the design. As you see, these two deals right here will act as the limbs. I mean, as the armor holders. And then we add some axles to the front, and those pieces, whatever you call them, there too. And then you put those weird like grooved cylinders or whatever you call them on there, and then you add that armor as well. So you add that joint in there too, add that, and you've now got the thing. Now this here is just floating for some odd reason. Then you fix it with that. Then you put that in there. Now we're working on, you see that black deal right there? This piece right here. That is the thing there for armor, and this little neck joint is going to be the part of the tail. And so we add those tubes, and we add this there, and you've officially got the pelvic armor. Now we're working on the tail, sort of. Oh wait, never mind, not the pelvic armor fully. We add some more black on there, then we add these pegs. Okay, we're already adding the point of the tail as well. Then we're adding that, and then we just continue from there. It's the same thing as Azakani's tail, basically. So if you know Azakani's tail design, you already got this. Now if you add that, that's gonna like complement the armor in my opinion. Add that tower dealy with the cross axle. Then add another one of those cylinder beams. Add some more pegs. Now add the peg holders, whatever you call them. And then boom, you've got the legs design basically. That is Avekron's leg design. Next, we are going to work on the back. Yeah, as you see here, this is already pretty huge, and it's literally contains its own contains a whopping 19 parts in its own self. So you add one of these. You can actually find these easily in the Golly set of 2015, but not in the same color. You'll have to paint it yourself. So more Bion teeth. Yes, I love Bion teeth. No, I don't have a fetish with Bion teeth. Then add one of those more limbs again. Then you add these joints. You can actually make these joints in any of the parts, like the ones that can like go over the on the other side as well. Like the axle is open on both sides. It can be that as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be the old ones. Then you add this. Don't know why it's orange. Probably still fixing things. And then you add that. This is basically like combining Veron's back with some wings. You add more to that, and you actually got the bottom part. Next, we add this top part, which I didn't know what to make with, and you've got these wing pack things. Next, we're going to work on the front. Yes, this looks really weird, but you'll know why. It's like the stomach area. So yeah, it's pretty easy. Just load in those pegs on those tube dealies, and then load it with this whatever part that's gray. I'm just gonna say those are very useful for armor and limb joints. You can find these spikes, I know, on the Waspix set of 3.0 Hero Factory, but not in the same color, possibly. I don't know. And so, bam, you got that right there. And then we're gonna work on the front. So it's basically the same thing, but like that. Next, we are working on the top. Okay, this is the biggest part here. So I guess we're starting with the hand. So yeah, it's basically the same thing as Veron's huge claws. So basically, you add those looks to it. You add whatever that brick is. You add an axle. You add one of the axle blocks. Then you add a hand part. You add another one of those. Then you basically do the same thing with the fingers. Now you build on with the hand itself. This is the design look. And that's what it looks like there. So continue with adding more parts to look like that. So basically this is what it's looking like at the point. So yeah, it's looking really nice actually, in my opinion. Now you add the armor as well to keep going. It's basically like the original arm set as well. Now we add that. And just keep adding more stuff to it for the armor. Now those connector pegs can be any color, like I said before. Now we add this joint here. This joint set, and you've got that arm. Now it's basically the same thing with this arm. It's basically literally the same thing. So just make two of these, like similar arms. And then you've got that. Now we're adding armor as well. Now we have those. And those are what the official arms look like. Those are nice. Now, yes, you're going to need these again. Load that in through the torso build. And yes, as you can see, I added a peg there because it works. Then you add the red joints there. Sorry, I forgot to add that into the other armor. But you've got those arms now. Now add that. And basically this is Veron's torso. So basically this is LDD Veron's torso, but with some mods such as these Bion teeth. You see these diddly doos here. That's what it looks like at the moment. Now we add the neck parts, and then the head is like that. Looks creepy. Then we add the upside down foot. Then we add these mouth parts here. I mean, just study the look, guys. It's getting hard to talk more. It actually hurts. So yeah, basically we've now got horns as well. And there you go. You've got him. You've got Avekron, the Tessavarian demon. Alright, so a little thing about this guy. Avekron is actually the fusion of Azekani and Veron. When they fuse, this dude is the outcome. Let's just say he is not whatsoever respectful whatsoever. He's not kind. He's actually rude, perverted, really mean. He's crazy, and he's psychotic. He has a lot of powers. He's hard to explain, though. So, yeah. Another thing is that he can control blue soul energy. He can also create very powerful shields, but he can also unleash blasts of energy that would basically render... that would actually blow through a house. So, he's pretty freaking powerful. But, yeah. So, if you like my... So, I guess I'm going to end it here. If you like this video, please set that subscription button on fire. If you like this video, please set that like button on fire. And if you like my channel, please set that subscription button on fire. And I will see you later, Future Fire Legion. Cow!